Welcome everybody to I am Emily Gomer, and uh here. So welcome everybody. My name is Emily Gomer, and I am a podcast engineer with the World of Ability Podcast Network. And we are excited to bring you something new and what we are calling In the Know, which is I think a little bit about KnoCard, as well as kind of other things that are going on and so on. So KnoCard was founded by Rob Pickering about a decade or so ago. And it is an all-in-one mobile marketing platform that has a phone app as well as an online like a website, and it is an all-in-one like I said, this all-in-one mobile platform, which it has where you can have contacts, photos, videos, you can make posts, uh and have uh links and send messages to people, and um there's a tracking uh thing with it, as well as an affiliate program. And it is something that is totally like devoted to business, and it is currently launched in the US, Puerto Rico, and Canada. I believe is also looking to expand to other places. And we got involved with KnoCard a couple months ago. In December 2023, Kurt met to a networking event, and we've been with it ever since. And we are looking to help grow this to as big as it can get. But I have right now I have a couple of people on here with me who have KnoCard. And so I think I would like to uh, bring them in, and just have them say a little bit about uh, who they are, what they do, and their kind of experience with KnoCard and so on. Or anything else they'd like to say. Um, but So first we have, let me see, let's bring in Jared, uh, who is down in Texas. So Jared, why you come in here and say a little bit about who you are, what you do, anything you like about KnoCard, anything you'd like to say?
Absolutely. First, I want to say thank you for having me on this wonderful podcast. My name is Jared Smith. I'm the owner of Lone Star Valor Funding. We're a business credit building coach and lending brokerage. And what we do is assist small businesses in learning how to establish their business credit, learning how to grow their business credit, and learning how to utilize it correctly, as well as gain access to funding. We have a wide list of lenders that we try to pair with a business so that they find the right match for the what they're looking for. As far as KnoCard goes, I've been with KnoCard for about a month now. And for me, what really, really drew me to KnoCard was being organized. I feel like if I'm not organized, I'm lost in my own head and I forget things very easily. And so that's what I loved about KnoCard and down here in San Antonio, when I do local networking events and that we like to use business cards a lot. So that's one of the features that I absolutely love is where I can scan the business card into KnoCard. It will automatically detect all the information on there, put it in a note card. You don't really have to do anything. And the cool thing is it will also send a text to the person that you did to let them know that you put it in a note card, so that they can see the information, which is cool too, which gets them to see note card as well. But yeah, that's what really drew me to it was the organization. But it's a big tool in business, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I'd say that could be as well. And we also have um other people on here. Sure, if they are ready. Debbie, are you maybe there? Are you ready? Are you able to say anything right now?
I'm here.
Okay.
Whoops. My lighting isn't very good. Sorry about that. That's a little better. Hi, Jared.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
I'm
Good
good.
seeing
How
you.
are you?
Oh, yeah. It's Friday, right?
Good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to do some things with NoteCard. I have to work out a couple of kinks as far as the CRM, and I need to contact them about that. And then also find out how to move the information that I have the capability of sending out to people that is on my company app. I want to see if I can send that out through NoCard, and if I can, then it'll have everything that I need on there. So pretty exciting prospects.
That's awesome, Debbie.
Thank you, Jared and Emily.
And then Debbie, do you want to say anything about like who you are, what you do, or anything more about your experience with NoCard or anything like that?
Okay. So my name is Debbie Hayes, obviously, it's right there. And I promote immune support for pets and for humans with the use of the Coriolis versicolor mushroom, which is the most potent of the medicinal mushrooms. Not a mushroom that gets people high or pets, but it allows the immune system to get to a level that the body can actually heal itself. So we're very excited because we have over 400 studies that have been done about this mushroom, and also lots and lots of testimonials for pets and for people. And I'm also doing the World of Pets, the World of Pets podcast on Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. So you have to figure out your time zone from that. And this coming week, we're going to talk about what's in a name. So what are your pets' names, past or present? And how did you choose those pets? If you went and there was a group of pets and you had to choose one. So really looking forward to having a fun, lighthearted podcast this week. The following week will be Zenta's story, who is a husky that, well, I'm not going to tell. She has a great story. Thank you.
Now I want to know what your pet name means.
What pet name?
The one of yours.
Oh, mine? Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm
So,
curious.
yeah, so now you're going to get a preview of the show, huh? So,
Absolutely.
so my dog's name is Little Bob,
Okay.
and We actually found out about him from the animal rescue that's here in town, but this fellow used to keep so many, he took in all the stray dogs. He was a manager of a mobile home park, but he lived in an actual brick and mortar house with a huge backyard. So he would take in and he took in the mother, and it turned out she was pregnant and she had 10 puppies. And so he let the animal league know so that people could go over there and find them. And little Bob was already named Bob from his granddaughters. So he was the one that was most aggressive about sort of like looking like, you want to take me home, don't you? Sort of thing. And the problem was that my husband's name was also Bob. So we couldn't have two Bobs in the house, in my opinion. I didn't want to call Bob and have the wrong one coming. So I started calling him Bob the dog. And my son did not approve of that. So even though he was old enough not to be living at home, I deferred to his wishes, and the dog became Little Bob.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share if it's okay, Emily. But so my dog, I have a German Shepherd whose name is Denali, like the mountain. And so the story behind that is what I was in the military, stationed in Germany, and I wanted to get a dog while I was there, so we decided to get a German Shepherd. And so we found a breeder over there, and the way they breed over there is really different than the way we breed over here. They have a lot more rules and regulations on how they can breed and stuff. And so one of the things is that when they have litters, all of their litters are supposed to be the same litter. And so and they go kind of down and litter. And I guess that's how they kind of keep track of how many litters that the mom has had. And so our litter was on D. And so they wanted all of the litters dogs' names were D on the paperwork, and so when we were talking about coming up with names, my mother-in-law's dog's name is Dixie, and every name we could come up with was man, a dog, somebody else has already had a dog that name, and so we actually, my first duty station where me and my wife got married was Alaska. And so that's where the Denali came from, because it was, the Denali mountain. And so we went with Denali, and she is a crazy dog.
That's awesome. I think that's a great story.
Yeah, that's
Do you have a
interesting
story?
way of, yeah, it's an interesting way of like going about like naming, like all D's, all E's.
Yeah, it was really interesting. They said we could change the name, but it had to be a D on their version of AKC is. And so so that's why we were just like, well, if we're gonna name it on the documents, we might as well keep the name. So we were like, we don't want to just give them a D name and then change it later, So, we kind of I think we ended up putting like a couple names in the hat and then like drawing it out and it ended up being Denali. So
Wow. Yeah, I'm
do
sorry.
you have any
Can I
pets?
tell another story?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm not the co-host or the host here.
So I used to take him regularly to the dog park, and the manager of my bank also took his dogs to the dog park. So I've got a yellow lab mix. He's now like 50 pounds. He was a puppy, but he was still bigger than Nathan's little tiny dog. And Nathan's little tiny dog was named Bob. So people used to get confused at the dog park and call his dog Little Bob. And I'm not sure why it bothered him, but he used to get so upset. Going, they called him Little Bob. He's Bob. Your dog is Loba.
That's funny.
It was funny. Anyway, thank you for
But,
listening.
I was curious if Emily had any pets.
I currently don't have any pets, but I did have a rabbit and uh a dog when I was growing up. Uh yeah, one yeah, the rabbit, I don't yeah, I just remember it was being black and white, like uh black and white spots. And then our dog was a mix. Uh, um, Kind of like a terrier mix of some sort. But yeah, I was
Awesome.
maybe at some point like I'll have another pet, but yeah,
Hmm.
where am I? Like, can't have any pets in my
Yeah.
place, so.
You can have one of ours. I have way too many.
So as far as the names, I put the information in the chat. So
Awesome. Thank you,
you can
Deb.
join us on Tuesday evening, or anybody else that sees this and wants to come.
Um, uh, um, so, like how did, um,
So I saw Debbie, did you leave us? I'm sorry.
What?
I was just gonna ask you what what attracted you to No Card, or what was the thing that got you into No Card?
Oh, Kurt and Emily
And
sent
then yeah,
sent it to me, and so I decided to check out the free version. And like I said, that's what I have at this point, but I've got to figure out how to make use of it properly, and then we'll see what happens from there.
no, that's great. I was just curious.
Yep.
Yeah, Kurt and Emily are good tools.
Yes, for sure.
here I'm talking to mute. Yeah, I think you found out about No Card through us, right? Too?
No, I actually found out
Oh,
about it through Rob. Yeah,
oh,
me and Rob met at a networking event, and so I got a one-on-one with him, and he would, man, like I said, the things that No Card can do are kind of really impressive. Not kind of impressive, but really impressive. Um, and so I it, I'm trying to be really good about being organized, and I think that's I think the best thing about No Card is that organization.
well, yeah, since it's like an all-in-one kind of
Yep.
a platform, and that kind of thing. I'll make him.
What kind of things do you do with it, Jared?
So the one of my favorite things is scanning business cards. Because we like here, if I go networking locally, we do a lot of business cards. So I have like a mountain of them, and I hate having, and they end up getting somewhere, so this, like, it's really easy because you scan it, and then it takes all the words and puts it and you just have to click and put everything where it needs to go, and you're good to go. So it makes it really easy for you, but without having to do a whole lot of work. And I think that's the important part, is it's good and easy, and somebody with very little technology skills could easily do it. Um, so which that's me. I'm not a very technology guy. Um,
Me either. So it populates itself, right? I haven't used it.
Yeah,
And
yeah. So what it? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Debbie.
no, I was just gonna say, I know where you put the card and I know you press the scan button, but I haven't done it yet. So, but so
Yeah,
then that's all you have to do. Is that correct? It takes all the
no.
information and loads it in the CRM.
So there's one more step, and you kind of have to put the information in the right box. So like it will say like first name, and then you drop, it's got like a drop down, and you just select the first name, and so it takes all the words and I guess puts it in a drop down, and then you just have to put it in the right, so like the company name, the person's name, and so it it's not like it does it automatically, but it allows you to put it there. And then it automatically will write it into a text to send to that person with that whatever phone number is associated as well. And let them know that you put their information in KnoCard.
Oh, very good.
And then the other big thing is like online networking is putting that little link that we all for our page. I think that's the other thing I love because I don't like spamming. Everybody spams the chat, and so just being able to put that little link, and then when they click it, it has all of my all of my info. It has the links that I want in there. It has all of my social medias. It has everything for them right in one spot, which that's what I like because I'm guaranteed to forget something if it's not there.
Yeah, you're light years ahead of me with using it, so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been using it for about a little over a month, so I've been on it for a little bit, and tinkering with it as I go. But yeah, it's a great tool. Like I said, it's a great business tool.
Very good. Emily, what do you use yours for the most? And then you can answer and I'll sort of get out.
I think I've used it mostly for like messaging, as well as like making some of the doing like some of the posting of different things on there. And those are the two main things I've done so far with it. But there are like other things where you can add like partners, and it's also a big thing with referrals. You can send referrals to people as well. And wondering about screen sharing here at all with anything of
No,
this.
you brought up a great point that I completely forgot about, which was the preferred partners aspect, and that's another great thing where you're saying, hey, I trust these people, and so but it's kind of cool because it puts it right there as well, easily for you to access, so you can send it there right away.
Oh, looks like we have Lee here. Lee Kaduka.
Yes, Miss Emily, I'm back.
Yeah. So, Lee, would you like to say anything about who you are, what you do, or your experience with KnoCard, or what drew you to it, or anything like that?
Okay. So I am Lee Karaoka, and I'm coming to you from my messy room here in Oahu, Hawaii. And I am a KnoCard affiliate. Why do I like KnoCard? Is because it's easy to do my referrals. I don't have to keep track of you on my little trusty old tablet and have my tablet with me and have to read my own handwriting. So like business funding, I can put in business funding and Jared's name would come up, and I can refer him, and I can ask the party that I'm referring if I can send their information to Jared. The other thing is I can do my posting about my business because it is a nice B2B platform. What else do I do with it? Build my KnoCard. So stay tuned. We will be having hopefully some workshops coming up to show you some of the nuances of KnoCard. And our favorite VA, Ms. EMG or Emily Gomer, will be giving you that information hopefully shortly. Thank you, and back to Emily.
So yeah, we have different few different events during the week that everybody can attend to learn more about the KnoCard, the platform itself, or the affiliate part of it, and can do more with making sure everybody has their KnoCard set up the way it should, and that kind of thing. And so yeah, I think that's been great so far. So, it's a good platform, and can to get more people on it. And is anybody so like what's like your favorite thing about KnoCard, or did we talk about that already? Or does anybody have any other questions, comments, thing up there like to say?
So should we ask Lee about her animal?
We're right ahead if you'd like.
My what?
Yeah, do you have an animal?
Do I have an animal? Oh,
Like a
my
pet or
God.
anything like that.
We have, well, our house has 2 dogs, a Shiba Inu and a Shih Tzu, and we have 3 cats, 1 kitten and 2 older cats. And my cat is very clingy right now, constantly lying on me, scratching my face if I don't give her any pets, petting. The Shiba Inu is here at 6:30 in the morning to tell me, feed me. And the Shih Tzu is another big baby, and they need so much attention. Sometimes it's a little tiring. Anyway, but we love them, right?
Right. Do you have so we were talking about like a name that one of the animals got. Like, do you have a good story for one of the names that your animals have?
Well, our cat's name is Mouse because when she was little, she would squeak. So we were like, okay, what should we name her? My husband, well, she squeaks. And I go, like a mouse. And then so that became her name. Her name is Mouse. The other dog is the Shih Tzu. Her name is Suki because she's white, and Suki means snow. I believe it means snow in Japanese. The other one is Alu because he is like the king of the house, but he's Mr. like, let me walk slowly. I'm in no rush. I'll just take my sweet old time getting to wherever it is you're telling me to go to. Then one cat is called Neko because, we didn't know what else to call him. Neko means cat in Japanese. And the other one is called Kodo. She is our kitten, the newest one to our family. And she adopted us like about a week after my father died. So my father has a Buddhist name, Kodo, And so her name is Kodo. I forgot what it means. So please don't ask me because, I'll give you the wrong meaning. My daughter's got 2 pets that I babysit sometimes. They're both chows. One is a long-haired chow, and her name is Nami, and she's so full of fluff and, is very loving. The other one is Bear, and he is a short-haired chow. But you would think having the name Bear that he'd be, Mr. Courageous, but he's not. He's always hiding under our table. And that's all the animals we got. I think that's more than enough.
I don't you might have me beat. We have a total of 4 cats, 3 dogs, 3 geese, and then my kids just got rid of their cows.
Wow, no, you got me beat.
No, because I think they got rid of the cows. I think you got me beat. So since the cows are gone.
No, you got geese. I don't have geese.
Well, yeah. Okay, I'll
You
take
got
that.
a total of 7 pets, right? All together now, not including the geese? Or equal?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, we'll be
Fair
equal.
enough.
That's better. We don't want to be one
fair
or the
enough.
other.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in your Lone Star business?
So we started last year.
Uh-huh.
So we originally started with the funding side, and then we added the business credit side late last year, and so yeah.
No, that's good. Miss Debbie, are you still on the line?
Yeah, she must be.
Oh, she's
She's down.
Yeah, she must be doing something else at
Yeah.
the moment. Multitasking.
She's on the mushrooms, right? No, I'm just kidding. The good mushrooms,
not the poison ones.
not the ones that you get in Vegas, right?
Right. Well, guys, I gotta log off. Thank you very much, Jared, for hosting this
Yeah.
with Emily. Nice to see you again, and I'll see you really soon. Thanks, Emily.
All right.
Thanks, Kurt. Thanks, Debbie. Bye.
All right. So let me see.
What else do we got? Man, what is Kurt doing? That guy. Right?
Sometimes I don't know what to do.
Exactly. I mean, he is literally the master of KnoCard.
Look who we have
Oh,
here.
look who else decided to join in.
I know, right? Hi, Rob.
Hey there, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's everything going? I'm gonna poke my head in here.
Good. We're just saying a little bit about KnoCard and how we got connected and our experience and that kind of thing, and among other things. So
Can answer any questions, things like that.
I'm not sure, Jared, do you have any you wanna?
It's good seeing you, Rob.
Good seeing you.
Talking to you.
Kind of seeing. I'm in the car here, so I apologize. Yeah. But yeah, lot of things happening, guys, behind the scenes. We have a lot of really great things kind of in motion right now. We have some really cool technology getting ready to launch over the next. We're going to add a really powerful feature over the next probably 30 days, and I'm really super excited about our brand partner training. So we're gonna try to kick that off. Honestly, I'm gonna try to kick it off midweek, possibly Wednesday is what I'm kind of thinking off the top of my head. But yeah, any of you guys that can jump in there, I think you guys are going to get a lot of value from that. We're really going to make some tracks with that. And the good thing is I mean, we actually have some really, have really solidified data of what's actually working. The way that we're handling certain meetings, the way I'm actually transitioning people through the process of getting them to know, what KnoCard is. We have some really big teams out there that are really starting to run. We actually just brought on a girl that's on tour right now. It's got over 1 million followers, starting to use the KnoCard out there. They're selling merchandise at their events. We have a big network marketing company we're dealing with. We just have a lot of really, really good contacts in there, and we just keep on working on. We're seeing an incredible growth of people running through the platform every single day, which is really, really powerful. It's really, really good. We have a massive amount of people that are signing up, which gives us the ability to really connect with a lot of people, upgrade some of these people. I want to see if we can do different promotions. I think that would be really, really powerful to do different promotions. I was going to kick off a promotion to the end of the month, which we might end up doing before the end of the month, maybe run like a week promotion or something. So we can help kind of drive in more sales for you guys, anything that we can do to help drive in more sales. So a lot of really cool things. I'm really excited about this next week. Like I said, with the training and some of our pricing, adjustments, and yeah, just a lot of things in motion.
Sounds good. Sounds awesome.
Can I ask a question, Rob?
Yeah, go. I apologize. Who's speaking?
Debbie.
Oh, hey, Debbie. How are you?
Okay. So I've got, for some reason, when I downloaded my regular phone contacts, it duplicated. So can you tell me what I need to do to fix that, or do I need to talk to Kathy? And if so, when's the best time to reach her?
So two things. It's a known issue out there. And just so you understand, usually what's duplicating out there, they're not all duplicating. It seems like what's happening is it's duplicating people that have multiple contacts. So technology is very well aware of it. And what they're looking at doing is we're trying to kind of rebuild the contacts. And just so it's kind of techie, but they're actually building contacts in another branch on our app. And then once we actually test it and it works, then we'll pull it into the main branch and replace what we currently have. So I can't tell you anything more than that, because it's more of a tech side. It's something that tech is dealing with, but they're very well aware of it. And I know it's kind of annoying. So we've also seen some duplication in the actual pipeline. So we use the pipeline, I use the pipeline all the time, but I'm seeing duplication in the pipeline because people are hitting my landing page, or what we call like our opt-in form. And then I'm also demoing it, and it's my fault because I'm actually putting them in twice. The easy thing to do is delete them, but we can't delete them on the contacts. So it's definitely a known issue. And they're, I don't know if they've I know that one of the issues was, like I said, multiple phone numbers, but I know there's other issues going on behind the scenes that's creating that. And, they're definitely jump on it as soon as we can fix it. It's nice because as soon as you get an update, then it should resolve that issue. A lot of it is the way the code reads something. So if there's like a duplicate, like a lot of my duplicate contacts are in my own phone. So one thing that we were also seeing is people logging in online and then on the app, and it's grabbing contacts. So for example, I have a Mac computer, and it's duplicating my contacts because it's saying, hey, you're logged in online. Do you want to sync? and it's syncing them there, and then it's syncing them online every time I log in online, which in reality it should, one should zero out the other, and it's not doing that. So it's definitely something, those guys are definitely working on it.
Okay, thank you. So the really short answer is hang in there for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's tech. I mean, it's something. It doesn't affect the performance of it. I mean, the only known issues that, one thing that we just kind of that we're dealing with, and it's kind of frustrating because it's outside of our control, is anyone that has a Google voice line. It doesn't look like Google Google is not allowing us to push our messages through. So, and it's just because Google doesn't allow. So you're familiar with SMS, which are normal text messages. We send text messages, but we also send what we call MMS, which are pictures, right? And if you have a Google voice line, it's not kicking off the message at all. So we're checking into if there's anything that can be done, but it looks like it's something has changed on the Google platform for everybody, not just KnoCard, everybody. So certain things are going to be out of our control just because we don't own every platform. One thing that I'm really focused on, Debbie, is just making sure that we are in control. So like, for example, contacts duplicating, that's an issue that's on our side, right? When something gets delivered, like a text message or something like that on the other side has nothing to do with us. We're actually showing the message completely delivered properly, but it's not being received on the other side. We ran into an issue with T-Mobile, for example, and I actually just spoke with one of our big contacts, and T-Mobile actually has it right on their main website that they're actually blocking MMS and messages, but they do show the end user how to actually go in there and disable that. But all T-Mobile users automatically are blocked by MMS. So again, those are restrictions by the carrier. So, we're just trying to work through some of those issues. Debbie, which one were you promoting? Are you promoting a certain product out there?
I really haven't used it that much yet because I've been trying to get I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate my company app.
Okay. What's that company app?
Pet Club 247.
Okay. Is it an app or do they have videos and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did they sell?
Immune support for pets and humans.
Oh, very cool. Okay. Is it an MLM? Is it a network marketing company?
Yeah.
Okay. And then let me ask you, are you just in short, does that company have like a binary compensation plan? Is that what that is? What kind of compensation is it?
I don't think of it as binary. It's like, they emphasize getting three builders on the first level.
Okay. How long have you been with those folks?
Year and a half.
Okay. Are you already qualified on that level? You already brought your three on?
Yes.
So are those three people working? Are they aggressive in the business? What's that?
Not all of them, no.
Okay. So this is a great product. First of all, you need to understand, and you and I can have a conversation. I'd be more than happy to bring other people on that I can really show you how to recruit with us. The big thing is, Debbie, you don't want to miss the recruiting piece to KnoCard. It's one of the main things I'm kind of really that I kind of pride myself on is really figuring out the recruiting side of network marketing, because majority of people have not been able to figure that out. Does that make sense? They don't know how to recruit. So all of these companies are telling you to post on media, social media. They'll give you banners. They're telling you to talk to friends and family. A lot of these people obviously have their own app that they want you to share their video. The problem with it is people aren't getting any traction off of these, and it's because they're company sponsored apps. Does that make sense? So when you see something like that, let's just say that your company's got 50,000 reps, just to kind of throw it out there. You have 50,000 people using the same exact tool, which makes it a replicating website. There's nothing that separates Debbie from the next person out there. That's number one. The second thing is no one has the rejection-free tool that we do when it comes to sharing media files. So for example, I'm going to show you how to do a really quick media file. I would imagine that your company has really good videos, right? To explain kind of the nutritional side of things. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So one thing I'd want to do is show you how to do a really quick 30-second little video of, hey everyone, this is Debbie. This is the company. This is this is why I love this company. In the next video, I want to show you a little bit more about how this amazing product works and how it can benefit on the human side and on the pet side if that's the product. Then what you want to do is you want to find out where their interest level is. So the whole idea is to take that video along with the company video, follow me, and then what we do is we tie it to a form, which I can show you very quickly. You probably can't see any of this stuff. Are you still under a free account right now? Yeah, so you're not really seeing anything that KnoCard does because we don't have any of these features open to you, so you can't see anything that I'm talking about. But my point is what we do is we tie it to a form, and then Debbie, all I'd want you to do is blast it off to X amount of people. The reason that we say blast it off is the technology literally, it will share all the information. It's going to track all the information. And then people have the ability to say yes or no, that they want to learn more about it. And more importantly, they actually will schedule something on your calendar. That's how we're doing KnoCard right now. I mean, literally, it's how I'm selling every KnoCard. So what if I were to tell you, I'm taking all these people through a filter. And let me tell you something, Debbie, I mean this. I'm not selling a lot because I'm a great salesperson. I'm selling a lot because I'm just talking to interested prospects. That's it. All the other people that don't click on something, I don't even talk to them. I don't even engage with them. The technology filters them out. And then the technology is saying, hey, Rob, you got 6 people you need to talk to. These people have watched your video. They've identified they like the product and they booked something on your calendar. So by the time that I actually talk to them, they're already interested. They're already ready to go. I'm just kind of solidifying their decision and then they move forward. So you have 2 options, Debbie. Number one, I'm going to show you how to be more successful in your business by recruiting, being a recruiting machine in your business, which is something that we love because KnoCard is designed to help Debbie be successful in what Debbie does, right? I'm not saying you have to sell KnoCard, right? KnoCard is kind of like the Amazon truck, and your product is the message. You're just going to use our platform like the Amazon truck, right, to deliver the message. That's all we are. We're a delivery system, right? So that's option number one. I can help you do that. Or option number 2, which is powerful, I can also show you some really powerful things of the way that we're actually promoting KnoCard. So if you looked at KnoCard and you said, yeah, Rob, this thing is pretty wild. I mean, like one thing that I'm having a lot of success with, and the only reason I keep on saying myself, because I'm on the ground testing it hard. So the only thing I can do is give you my results, is I'm jumping into these virtual spaces, and it's a very, very dominant product because sometimes, have you ever been on Alignable, Debbie?
Yes, and I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to have to jump off here in like 10 after 4 minutes. So go ahead. I have been
Okay,
on.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So just in short, I mean, if there's anything I can assist you with, I can show you different ways if you have some interest in doing that, regardless of what product that you're selling. I think that it comes down to just making sure that the time that you're spending, that you're productive in what you're doing. And if you need help, regardless if you want to make money in that business or you want to make money in this business of selling KnoCard and promoting an amazing tool, I'm just letting you know that we're here and we're actually having a lot of success. So this isn't in theory. This isn't in hype. This is what we do every single day. And it's a very, very easy product to sell because it's tailored to literally 95% of the population. So
Okay.
just letting you know
Thank
if
you,
there's
Rob.
anything we can assist with.
Okay. I'm going to jump off, and I'm sure Emily and Jared have more questions for you. I know your time is really valuable, that you're doing a lot of things, because I've been on the trainings and heard
Yeah,
about
no worries, no worries. But
heard about your days.
yeah, no worries. But thanks so much for jumping on.
Okay, thank you. Bye, guys.
See you, Debbie.
Bye, Debbie.
All right. So yeah, thank you, Rob, for that. I don't know if
Does
I
that
have any-
make sense, Emily, of what I'm saying about, when we talk to people, it's super important that you guys as a team really isolate, because one thing that we don't want to do, Emily, is we don't want anyone just hanging out and not getting results. I don't think that I think that's highly unproductive. You follow me? So
Yeah.
in a very short period of time, we have to identify, and I don't know where her interest level is. Obviously, she's a free member, whatever. I don't know where her interest level is. But the bottom line is when someone has a product, she's in a network marketing company, okay? And when you're in a network marketing company like that, the largest problem that network marketers have is they don't know how to recruit. They don't know how to bring other people into the business and show that process of duplication to make to grow a team. The only way that you make money in network marketing is grow a team. That's it. It's the only way to do it. So what I'm saying is we want to make sure that we show them how to be successful in theirs. Like I just brought on a girl from Send Out Cards today, and she's obviously highly involved in network marketing and in recruiting. Well, there's just a lot that you could do. And once I started to show her the actual platform, she's like, yeah, Rob, we don't have anything like this. We have videos that we can send and we have tracking that we can do. But at the end of the day, we don't have any of this stuff. And it's not that it's just magical. It's a different system using technology to filter the no's. And that by itself becomes the secret formula for someone to have success. Most of these people are worn out. So number one, let's help them be successful in what they do. But if they're like, you know what, I really don't have a product and service that I'm promoting, then let's introduce KnoCard to give them a product and service to say, hey, what if I could show you realistically how to bring $400 to $500 in a month? What if I could say, what if I can show you realistically of how to bring on $300 a day? Okay. And here's the thing. It's going to grow, because when you bring in $300 a day, that means you're bringing on affiliates, brand partners, and they're selling. So we're not even talking about the money that you can make override off of those folks. But what if we could realistically show someone how to do $300 a day? And then on top of that, $300 a day times 5 days, right? It's 1,500. 1,500 times 4 weeks is 6,000. What if we could show someone how to make $6,000? Can we do that? Of course we can do that. We can show them what we're doing. All they have to do is plug in to exactly what we're doing. But these people, just so we're clear, when you talk to people, sometimes we want to be very specific and say, tell me what would change your life, right? Tell me something that you really want. Because the things that I want may not be the things that Emily wants. Not a big deal, right? But I need to know what Emily may say, you know, Rob, honestly, I really need a new car. And man, you have no idea, an extra $400 a month to pay for a car payment could be kind of life-changing for me if I could just get my car paid, right? Okay. All right, cool. Then Emily, how do we do that so Emily can make an extra $400 a month to pay for that car? And I can show you how to do that. We just need to know what makes Emily tick, and then just work backwards from it, kind of back ourselves into how to actually make that work. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Jared, do you have any thoughts on
No,
anything?
Rod has such a good way of saying it. Things.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, that all makes sense, right, Jared? I mean,
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, it's like and that goes for you, Jared. Like anything I can do to reach out and help and get things rocking and rolling. Let's talk. If you're like, hey, Rob, I have a seminar going off. I have something going off that I really think that this could be a powerful tool. Let's brainstorm. I know the product inside and out. I know exactly, what works and what doesn't, at least when, the things that we've tested. I don't have all the answers, right? But at the end of the day, I mean, I keep on emphasizing without arrogance, guys, we're just not getting any no's. We're just not getting any no's. That's the thing. So anyone that really wants to, put their product out there, this is going to be, pretty good. Was Kurt on here earlier also?
He was connected. But we didn't get him to actually say anything, but he was connected though.
Okay. All right, cool. So one thing I want to do is, again, we're going to see if we can put some things together for brand partner stuff this next week. We just have, like I said, a lot of kind of updates on tech. I really am kind of excited, guys, to potentially roll out a $9.99 option for KnoCard, which I think is going to be pretty powerful. We're just trying to kind of allocate, and I have my design guys working on a new pricing page for the website and the app. But I think these are things that every single person that you guys talk to, I want to make sure that we have options so we don't lose anyone. So if I were to say, let's just say, Jared, you were to show someone KnoCard and they're like, man, dude, this thing, this is cool. Let's just be honest, Jared, not every single person has $497 or $99 or whatever, right? But let me ask you something. If someone sees value, what if I could put a KnoCard in their hand, media files, videos, give them the ability to do certain things, like I said, so their KnoCard looks very professional. Profile picture, background, contact information, links, in media, which is important. What if we could do that for $9.99, and more importantly, also even throw a trial so they don't even need any money the day that you actually even talk to them? So if they're excited, what if we gave them a 7-day trial under a $9.99? So the money side of things is never an option because it's free right now. Wow. I'm giving you the ability to test drive it. And on top of that, it's only $10. How many can we bring in?
That's crazy.
Right?
That's so much better. Well, I took the $497 offer just because I saw the value in it. But I mean, how can you say no to that? But
here's the thing: your $497 offer is the whole kit and caboodle. Your $497. So we're not going to give them reporting. They're not going to have pipeline. They're not going to have the CRM. They're not going to be able to make money on the app. Like yours is locked in. And as time goes on, when that thing doubles to $9.95, you're in the best position that anyone can be because you have a lifetime membership. So anyone that jumps in early on like that, and you see it, copy. Any time that you have that going on, you're always in the best position because it's obviously going to increase. I mean, between you and I think that I'm probably going to jump it. We're going to do $9.95 and we're going to do 50% off for a short period of time. But every single person I talk to, Jared, every single person says, Rob, dude, this is insane. Why are you doing it for $497? Right? The other thing is for you, I mean, it's too low and inexpensive. We're just doing it so we can get some market share, but it's definitely not going to stay there. And you're going to look back and say, yeah, I mean, I signed up a year and a half ago at $497 when look at the amount of money that they're pulling on this thing now. Right. Second Absolutely. Thing I want you to get excited about is mid-market, is enterprise. I mean, I already have people lined up on enterprise. And what about a dealership that pays $1,500, $1,600 a month? And Jared, you're getting a check of $600 off of that every month, just off of one dealership. So the opportunity opens up for you, not just on a KnoCard one-off small business entrepreneurs, salespeople, networkers, but now you're like, it's really awesome because I can go out there and sell a company now. And the benefits to a company are so powerful because we're reporting all of this data. I mean, just think about companies. The one thing that makes them tick is, how do we get this data? I mean, if you knew like 40 salespeople on the ground and you got all this data coming in, I mean, think about just the logic of what I'm saying about a car dealership. You got 20 guys on the ground. 20 guys on average see about, let's just use the number of 20 people the entire day throughout their entire shift, right? Well, how are they connecting with those people today? How are they doing it? They're passing out business cards. So a car pulls up in the lot, they go out there and they go, "Hey man, hey, my name's Rob. What's your name, Jared? Hey Jared, listen, do you mind if I just give you my card? If you need anything, I'm going to be on the other side of the lot. I can help out, blah, blah, blah." And people are like, yeah. How is that beneficial to the dealership? How does that work for the dealership? It doesn't, right? There's no, I'm gonna find something. I'm jump off here in just one sec. How does that benefit the car dealership? It doesn't. So just follow me for a second. So you got 20 guys seeing 20 people. So 20 times 20 is 400, Jared. 400. Wow. Okay, that's a lot, right? And you know what? And you know what they're getting today, Jared? What data are they getting today? How about zero?
Right.
Zero. You had 400. Let's just even use a low number. Let's not even use 400. Let's use 300. Okay. Now you got 300 people today. We don't know who they are. We don't know what they're looking at. And these are vehicles. These guys make anywhere between $800 to $2,000 a vehicle. Okay. It's a lot of money. All right. So now we move into Tuesday. We got another 300 customers that come in and we have no data. Now we're into Wednesday. Now we're 900, right? But what if I could put a KnoCard in their hands, every single one of them, duplicatable, has inventory. You come up, you pull in, and I say, "Hey, Jared, my name is Rob Pickering. I work right here with Serpentini. Hey, listen, I'm gonna let you and your wife just kind of shop around. I just wanted to shoot you a quick message. We have our entire inventory, but more importantly, you can monitor our inventory because even as we speak, we got trucks coming in from the auction that you and your wife can actually view some of these vehicles. If you have any interest, go ahead and click call me. I'll be on the other side of the lot, or you can always reach me throughout the week. But this is going to give you the edge above and beyond anyone else of our inventory right here of what we have on the lot and also what's on its way to the lot. Do you mind if I shoot this off to you?" Wow. And you're going to go, yeah. I mean, if I got the edge, hey, 216-789, what's your name? Jared Smith. 216-789-9100. Jared, just real quick, anything that I can just jot down? Are you guys looking for minivans, cars? I don't need to know any specific. Yeah, we're looking for a new minivan. All right, no worries. Minivan. All right, brother, you're all set. Listen, we're not here to bug you. We're just here to help you. You let me know if there's anything I can help you out with, and you're gone. Okay. Here's the deal. You got 20 guys doing that 300 times a day. Let's just fast forward. Let's fast forward a week. How many leads does that tower now have? 1,500. What do they have in 2 weeks? They got 3,000, right? And in 1 month, they got potentially 5,000 to 6,000 customers. And these aren't bystanders, brother. These are people that drove into the car lot looking for a vehicle. We don't drive into car lots just to drive into car lots, right? People are buying cars, right? So how about now we can give the dealership real-time data of not that their salespeople are working, but on top of that, what their customers are looking at. Oh wow, dude, we just had 1,400 people looking at the new Ford Explorer. Okay, that gives them data to say, guys, we probably need to order more Ford Explorers. We got 1,400 that are looking at these things. Okay, and what it does is it helps them with inventory control. And what if we do this? Hey, send a message out to these folks, draw them in, tell them that we'll give them $1,000 off their car. We got a promotion running to the end of the month. hang with me, out of 5,000 people, 5,000. Do you
Wow.
think that you think those people can close another 100 cars out of 5,000 people that literally stepped on your lot in the past 30 days? 100. So just
Yeah,
follow me.
absolutely.
100, and just hang, 100 times an average sale of 1,000 is $100,000 that dealership made off of an app that cost them $1,500. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
No, I agree. Yeah,
right?
absolutely. I mean, I agree. I think it's a no-brainer, but I'm also a guy that loves data. So maybe I'm a nerd like that though.
But you get it though. I mean, that's
I
the
do.
biggest thing is that you get the data. And here's the deal: the reason that these companies are so big is because they have data, and the reason that some of these companies are so small is because they have none. That's
I
why,
agree.
right?
I
You look
think
at like
that is critical.
yeah, you look at like Facebook. Like honestly, dude, you really think that Facebook is like all that? No, they're not all that. They don't A/B test anything. Everything is under an algorithm. Everything is tested. Everything moves in extreme real time, being with AI and being fixed. No wonder they can do this. How do you think Tesla has cash to buy any single one? They could buy all of the automotive companies, brother, cash. How? How can a new company like this be able to afford and literally buy out any automotive company that they want cash? Because they have data. None of these other
Yeah,
companies, Ford, GM, they're so behind the times. They don't get it. They don't get it. So that's what I'm saying. If we can stay up on the edge and provide tools, even in our own space, we don't have to be the Google, we don't have to be the Yahoos, we don't have to be, but in our own space and be dominatory in this space. Because listen, Jared, what company out there is doing anything at the level of CRM, reporting, tracking, website, app, affiliate that works seamlessly all together? I don't know what company is doing it.
I can't think of one. I can't name one.
Right.
Besides KnoCard office.
That's it, right? So all I'm saying is get ready for some great things. We're aggressively working, and at the end of the day, we're here to help. So let's rendezvous this next week. Keep close to our posts, everything that we're doing out on our posts out there. We do have another build I'm trying to push. We got development on online tonight again. So we're going to try to push another build, I think, on Monday. We do have some pretty cool updates that we're doing there, and we have some pretty good advancement coming in over the next 30 days. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. And Jared, I literally extend myself. Anything I can help you out with, man, you got my number. Hit me up on KnoCard. I'll do everything I can to help assist any way that I can to get your business, humming at the place that you want it to, and however you want to make money. If it's through KnoCard, your business, you just hit me up, and we can always strategize and figure out a game plan.
Appreciate that.
Okay. But listen, I'm going to bounce. You guys have an amazing weekend, and then we'll rendezvous this next week.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Rob.
Hey, no worries, no worries. Thanks for jumping the call with me. Have a good night, guys. Thanks.
You
Bye.
too. Just
right.
me and you now, Emily.
Right. So we have gone really just over an hour now. I guess, do you have any, I don't know, last words or anything else you want to say before maybe close out here? Or?
No, just that it's been a pleasure. I always love being on a podcast with you, Emily. It's been fun.
Thank you, Jared, for doing this. And so I guess thank you everybody who for Jared and Debbie and Rob and Lee who joined us tonight, and whoever else has tuned in. Stay tuned for when our next episode of this is. and um, as until